Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure Part 11. In the previous video we wrapped up our support requests for the day, at least our initial salvo of them. We were told to go over to Mainz to investigate the mines, but we finally got to meet the enigmatic Nielsen and he wants our help, so we're going to cooperate with him. Alright then, we'll agree to the interview. However, say no more. I understand that given your position, there are some things you cannot say. You're welcome to decline answering as many questions as you'd like. I also think it would be best to consider anything we discussed today as strictly off the record. Gotcha, thanks for understanding. One thing though, where should we hold it? I think doing it right here could be a problem. In that case, how about the discussion space upstairs? It's secluded and we'll know if anyone is approaching. I think it's the perfect spot. That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's head there. We have managed to find our first secret quest. Oh boy. Thank you for agreeing to this interview. And I, wouldn't have found it if I hadn't been told to be vigilant about talking to this old Nielsen guy. So thanks for that. I appreciate that. First, let's start with recalling how the incident originated. It began with the DG cult, whose creed called for rejecting adios and seemingly worshipping demons. Over 10 years, they started to serially abduct children from across the continent. I'd like to review how those abductions were resolved by going back to those 6 years ago. It was then that a large-scale operation was conducted to expose and exterminate cult lodges all over the continent. Do you know the forces responsible for carrying out that operation? Yes, it was... everyone, right? It was Bracers Guild, you had, basically, the whole kit and caboodle. A joint effort between several nations, militaries, and police forces, as well as the Bracer Guild, right? Correct, because of the scale of the abductions, an international task force was assembled to carry out the investigation. Precisely. And leading that task force was the Bracer Guild's Cassius Bright as commander. May I interrupt for a moment? Is Cassius Bright... You mean the Brigadier General Bright, commander of the Liberals Royal Army? That he is. He once retired from the Royal Army and spent about 10 years as a bracer. He then rejoined the army 2 years ago. That's quite the career path. Maybe there's something else. I hadn't realized until now, but Bright is also the name of... Yeah, I confirmed while reviewing documents during my training with the 1st Division. Cassius Bright is Estelle Bright's father, and Joshua is his adopted son. I knew it! No way! I thought there was something special about her doing our little chase battle. I never would have imagined she came from fame. Do you know the daughter of Brigadier General Bright, do you? Oh boy, do we. I've heard of her exploits through my work as well. Yeah, we got to know her a little bit earlier this year. Anyway, I'm sorry for getting us off topic. Please continue. Yes, very well. 6 years ago, the suppression operation was carried out at the command of Cassius Bright of the Bracer Guild. That operation was thought to have eliminated 90% of the cult's influence. Among those participating in the operation was a certain promising squad from the Crossbow Police Department led by Sergei Liu. The same Sergei Liu who is today the section chief of the SSS. He and his 2 subordinates carried the flag of the CPD for that operation. Those other 2 would be Arios McLean and Lloyd's older brother, Guy Bannings. Looks like you've done your homework. And you even know about the connection between me and Guy. You've researched the case rather well. Even among the police, there are only a few who know that much. When you've done this for as long as I have, you develop good sources. Guy Banning was one of the sources himself even. Wait, oh. He was? Yes, Guy lent me his aid several times. Is there anybody this dude doesn't know? But I digress. There was also one other Crossbellion who played a role in the cult investigation. That would be Ian Grimwood, a lawyer and civilian advisor. Even then, Mr. Grimwood is well known and respected for his expertise regarding civil rights. I had heard he even contributed towards gathering intelligence regarding the abductees. I'm reminded that he told us he assisted in the investigation. I see, so that's the role he played. I also heard the church and a mysterious organization played a role down the line. A mysterious organization, you say? Because of them, the remaining cult influence after the suppression quickly vanished. The church. Is that what Father Kevin was referring to? And the mysterious organization is likely that society we've heard of. Both of them like to stay elusive, don't they? Nevertheless, the cult activity should have concluded years ago, but several months ago it became clear there were still remnants of the cult. As I know you're all too aware of who I'm referring to, Joachim Gunter, a surviving member of the cult, finally came out of hiding. That's right, he clearly had knowledge of the cult's inner workings prior to their operation. However, in the end, was Joachim Gunter the cult's leader? I mean, he was a high priest, right? But he was not the leader. I mean, I don't think he was a simple cultist. He was up there, so I'm pretty sure he was a high priest. He wasn't. He was a high priest within the cult. That's right, he said so himself. Yeah, but he also seemed to have a knack for research. It sounded like he worked on several experiments. I believe that's what led to his familiarity with the cult's inner workings. A reasonable theory. It was that position which allowed him to further his research during the experiment results from around the continent. After he successfully evaded the suppression operation from 6 years ago, he went into hiding. Upon learning of former speaker Hartman's weakness for a facility called Paradise, he was able to take refuge in Crossbell. Finally, he perfected the drug bearing the name of True Wisdom, Gnosis. I'm unclear of the details of what the drug did and why, but my understanding is that he did it to fulfill the cult's ambitions. That's right, the cult's ambitions. He said their goal was to make Kia into the true god. Yeah, he also claimed he could perceive things while under the influence of Red Gnosis. But in the end, we didn't get an opportunity to question him at all and learn all the details. As always, there are unanswered questions, but I do believe we've outlined most of what occurred during the incident. I'd like to finish by reflecting on the DG cult's origins. Would that be alright with you? The cult's roots? Yes, do you happen to know how many years ago the cult's origin traces back to? A long time? I mean, it's at least 500, right? As old as Kia, or as old as we know Kia is? So I'm gonna say 500. I don't think they're fully 1200 years old. The cult traces back to 500 years ago to Crossbell's Middle Ages. What makes you say that? Oh no. We heard it from Joachim Gunter himself. He said that 500 years ago there were powerful alchemists in this land. Okay, so never mind, we're right. It's something he didn't actually know for once. The cult had been using their technology from the moment of its founding, but who those alchemists were has remained a mystery. So Joachim Gunter divulged that much information after all. Yes, there were once alchemists in this land, the ones that built Stargazer Tower. It's amazing to think that their knowledge was once only a mere legend would be brought to light in such a sinister way. It's certainly surprising. Yes, and could you believe that girl that all of you took in is oh, you should not know that. Is also over 500 years old. Just how much do you know about the incident? My apologies, that remark was uncouth of me. I simply came to such a ridiculous idea by combining my information with yours. I swear by the goddess I won't print that, so please relax. Right. With that, I believe our interview has come to an end. Thank you very much for your help today. It was very insightful. Not at all, it was for us as well. Okay, we know you're a fucking shady motherfucker, dude. My opinion completely changed on Nielsen instantly as soon as he said that. I believe it's time for me to be heading my next appointment. If you'll excuse me then. Should the opportunity arise, I would like for us to do this again sometime. Don't say anything ominous as you walk away. You know he's going to. Okay, he didn't. For a blind man, he sure knows how to get around. Something about him, isn't there? Yeah, he's full of surprises. But he did give his word regarding Kia, so let's hope we can trust him. Right. Ah! What's up, Ellie? She did say she recognized the name. It finally hit me. I know where I heard that name. That man just now was Marcel Nielsen. He's a Crossbellian journalist that was awarded the Pulitzer Prize about 10 years ago. Wow, I've heard of the Pulitzer Prize. Yes, an international award given to the most outstanding journalists each year. That explains how he's so knowledgeable. Wait, if he's from Crossbell, does that mean... Yeah, he worked for the Crossbell News Service. And the war coverage he did to earn that award is the very same which robbed him of his sight. Then he's continued covering news from all over the continent as a freelancer for several publications. So I'm guessing he covered the war between Araboni and Librel? Nielsen is distinguished among even the best journalists. He's that talented. Really now, would have never guessed we'd be interviewed by such a celebrity. Marcel Nielsen. If we get the chance, let's speak to him again sometime. I mean, you know, he's definitely it's interesting. You know, it definitely seemed like he knew that information already and was kind of toying with us as opposed to figuring it out naturally from what we told him. Definitely high tier sus. Like, kind of went from being like innocuous, like, oh, he's just a journalist, he's got some quests for us. Nah, don't trust him. He's a bad dude. He's gonna be like an evil mastermind or something. Calling it right here. On a rainy day, yeah, we already talked to you. What am I doing? You got anything to say about him? Looks like you're done with your chat, Lloyd. Did you learn anything useful? Yeah, it was plenty interesting. By the way, how long have you known Nielsen, Uncle Miles? Well, Nielsen grew up in Crossbell just like you and me. I used to know him back when he was working at the CNS. I heard Guy knew him pretty well back in the day, too. Yeah, he mentioned that. Sounds similar to the relationship we have with Grace. Then again, I doubt Nielsen was as much of a handful for Guy. Yeah, but did Nielsen ever give Guy free food? Probably not. Maybe. Guess we're just gonna, well, let's go turn in our quest for money, and then we'll bounce to Mainz. Also, we're supposed to use our car, right? So... Wolf. How's it going, Chief? Nope, still saying the same thing. We've done our chores, okay? We get to go outside and play now. Oh, we're raking in the dough. Okay. Oh yeah, didn't we get something when we leveled up last time? What was it? Oh yeah, the discipline badge. We gave that to Wazi. But he's even faster than God himself. Oh, we should take the back entrance. You're now able to use the SSS car. Interact with the car and choose the destination to travel on the map. Okay, return by pressing a circle. Add recovery functions and changing its appearance. Ooh. You know, we did find a magazine somewhere, and we couldn't, like, we could interact with it, but nothing happened. I guess you have to actually get the car first. Okay. Where am I going again? I'm going to Mainz. I mean, I kind of don't want to go all the way there. I wouldn't mind popping by the doll studio. I mean, I doubt there's going to be anything there, but, you know. Plus, there are chests and stuff on the way up. Yeah, you're lucky.
参道みたいな場所でもあんまり揺れませんし。さすがは ZCF。発売されたら売れそうだね。ところで、あっちにも道が続いてるけど、何があるんだい？ああ、ローゼンベルク工房さん。
Just a little peek.
ちょっと曰く付きの人形師がいらっしゃるんだけど。へえ、あの知る人ぞ知る人形工房か。
I don't remember. Did Ren never actually let them know that that's a front for the society?
そういえば、例のオークションで本当は出品される予定だったっけ？ああ。
I don't believe that was ever mentioned, but it could have been.
結局、あれが誰の仕業か。今もうレンはいないけど、ちょっと様子を見に行こうか。
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get into a little bit of combat going up there, and then probably after that, the rest of the way to Mainz, we'll do like kind of, well, with the recording paused. You're a little tanky, aren't you? A little tanky freak. Oh, you don't know Analyze anymore. Oh, did we give that over to Ellie? Yeah. Stop healing, please. Weak to wind. Probably should have just waxed twice. I'm not afraid of you? Okay, you're quite tanky for just being a single boya, or maybe we're just weak. That's the legendary... It's the rock rat. It's not really a rat. I mean, it's kind of a rat, but... I wouldn't really consider it a rat at first blush. Guess we'll just keep auto-attacking to build up CP. Where's the, out of curiosity, didn't we have like a monster, like an actual... is it the monster request we got just the one... It says it's on the mountain pass, so that's different than the mine thing. You've been bopped. Be gone. Okay, nothing over here. That's where you fight like that big monster hawk for that one quest. I remember you. Go for it. You guys aren't really lined up, are you? Well... Here's a little analyze. They're getting some attacks off. Okay, we got the crit. Wow, that's kind of funny. Kind of a neat little interaction that the counters will crit. So you're weak to water. There's a lot of crits, man. Probably didn't really need to, but... Do you have anything that impedes? You do. Nice spell, nerd. Haha! But like, real talk, please go away. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Do I have anything to talk about? Not off the top of my head. I mean, I do, like, there's always, like, I think of stuff, and then, like, when it comes time to actually, like, talk during combat about just, like, random things, I'm just like, I'm blanking, dude. I've blanked. I got no clue. Don't mind me. I'm just sneaking. Walking. Any chest over here? Don't. Sir, we don't have to be enemies. We fought you? Nope. Oh, you've been blinded. Probably weak to fire, I would guess. Looky there, the plane is weak to fire. Ah, stop. Little freaks. Okay, you don't know fire. I think it's just Wazi and Ellie knows it for some reason. I don't know why Ellie knows how to cast fireballs, but she does. Maybe it's due to her Would stop hitting Ellie. Hey, that reminds me, we could have bought extra master quartz at the Ginten shop. I meant to do that, but like at the time I didn't have any Mira. And then I was like, I didn't want to exchange for, until we went back to the IBC, and I didn't want to go to the IBC because I was going to proc story stuff, but I meant to do that at the start of, a couple of videos ago. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we need to heal. At least we've got healing on more characters now, so we're not just relying on, like, a single character having our heals. What do? He moaned yet again, this time gently massaging the hoods of his eyes, which again eased nothing, for he was aware he stood in the way of true love between Genevieve and Jubilee. A little lost in the storyline at this point. I feel like we've missed some stuff. Oh, Campanella. And we don't know the other person, I don't think. Well, we know you, but... And we don't know you, but we've seen you in that one scene we were talking to Rin.
いかに13工房の統括者といえ立ち入る権利はないはずだ。
まあいいだろう。
Sir, Has Ouroboros not invented mirrors yet? Because that's not a good look.
あれはナンバー15の所有物。元より取り上げるつもりはないさ。
I mean, I guess I'd turn evil if I look like that too.
しかしマイスター、データは一通り渡してもらうよ。それがあのお方のご意志でもあるのだからね。
お主に言われるまでもない。
本当に仲が悪いな。博士も嫌われていると分かってて、わざわざ尋ねなきゃいいのに。
何を言ってるのかね。私とマイスターは旧知の仲。
That's not a good face.
特に人形作りに関しては固い指定の絆で結ばれているんだからね。
ざれ言はやめるがいい。所詮わしの技術など結社にしてみれば古臭いもの。お主の統合理論があればわしに耐える必要などあるまい。
And good old Meister Jorg here to not say, hey, there's like people just standing right over there.
ご謙遜を。こと人形の調整にかけてマイスターの右に出る人間なんてこの世に存在しないさ。ああ、でもパテルマテルにつけたあの回路だけは。
Don't do that. Here's an idea. Just don't do that.
あれじゃせっかくの殲滅天使のポテンシャルが無駄になってしまうじゃないか。
この下道が。
すみません。
Hey guys, how's it going? Hope we're not interrupting anything evil shenanigans or nothing.
あれ？お客さんみたいだね。
カンパネルラ、要件は済んだだろう。
Yeah, you might want to like teleport away like you normally do.
その不快な男を連れてとっとと立ち去るがいい。
了解。ほらほら博士、さっさと次に行かないと。今日中に用を済ませてラボに戻るんだろ
う。もちろんだとも。それではマイスター、これで失礼させてもらうよ。例の子たちも完成次第チェックをお願いするからね。
くどい。
I don't like the idea of new toys.
それじゃあまた。
何をほうけている。
すみません。はじめまして。クロスベル警察特務支援課の者です。
ローゼンベルク工房の主、ヨルグマイスターでいらっしゃいますか？
レンから多少話は聞いておるようだな。レンはリベールに去った。
You know,
ここに何の用だ。
just wanted to talk, make new friends. Anything wrong with that?
いえ、近くに来たので挨拶に伺っただけなんです。
See if maybe you had like a mech or two you could lend out to us. You know, it'd be a nice favor to the SSS.
その来客中に失礼しました。
招かれざる客だ。そのことは気にしておらん。だが今は特に話すことがあるわけでもあるまい。何か要件ができたら改めて尋ねてくるがいい。
I mean, I wasn't actually joking about the mech thing. Please let us borrow one.
レンに免じて話くらいは聞こう。
勝手に門が閉まった。
古めかしいけど何か仕掛けでもあるのかな。ああ、レンに聞いた通り単なる人形工房じゃなさそうだ。それにさっきの来客も気になるな。
That's a good intuition there, Lloyd.
招かれざる客って言ってたけど、なんていうかその怪しげな感じだったわね。
そうですね。まあ危険そうは見えませんでしたけど。
Gonna have to hit you with a big doubt there.
危険そうには見えないか。
Ozzy, what do you know? Now, I wonder if Wazi's line there is just supposed to imply that he has like a better sense of sizing people up or if he actually knows Campanella. I mean, I feel like both could be possibilities. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to find out, like, Wazi has some sort of knowledge about Ouroboros, but don't necessarily know if that's just, a line referencing his more developed sense of being able to size people up, or if, that's actually just to imply that he knows them. Well, we'll find out in the future, I suppose. Where did you come from? Don't confuse me, bro. I hate confusion, man. I don't know what to do. Blast him. I did nothing. You're probably weak to fire. Lloyd. Buddy, pal. Okay, you're weak to nothing. We should not fight you. I don't want to talk about it. That did nothing! Lloyd! I need you to stop doing what you're doing. Like, at least knock him back some. You definitely need the heal. Stop foaming me, bro! Okay, we're getting the team attack. That'll save us. I'm trying to think, do we want to do something? I mean, I think just like hit for now. Don't use any CP to save an ult in case this doesn't kill. Yeah, we got saved by the team attack there. The enemies are quite powerful. Alrighty, let's keep moving on to Mainz. Actually, you know, let's pause for a second because I need to do something real quick anyway. So we'll unpause when we get to the actual mine or if there's a cutscene beforehand. So see you in a second. Alright, so we're back. It's been a bit of an extended break. Had to take a little bit longer off than I wanted to. It's probably been a couple hours instead of just like 20 minutes. But we're back and we're right outside Mainz. And even if we don't have to go into the city, I want to just to... Oh, that's a town theme right there, buddy boy. Because we need to rest at the inn. The monsters on the way here were like kind of a pain in the ass. We got into some spicy spots. But we made it through.
結局ここまで歩いてきたか。
ノエルさん、ワチ君、大丈夫？
ええ、心配ご無用です。 僕も大丈夫だけど、支援課ってほんと水郷だね。
Very true, Wazi.
素直に車とかバスを使えばいいのに。
We needed the practice and the money.
トレーニングにもなるし、一石二鳥でいいだろ。それにしても。エリーは本当に体力ついたよな。最初は街道を少し歩いただけで青息吐息だったのに。
誰かさんたちのおかげで鍛えられましたから。それでどうするの？早速町長さんを訪ねてみる？
Well, maybe not immediately.
ああ、そうしよう。町長の家は町に入ってまっすぐ行った突き当たりになるな。
We'll do some talky talks. How's it going? Oh my! Is there something I can read to you, my sweet Fraulein? Who is this guy? He's totally my type! I'm already getting used to seeing this around Wazi. Welcome, you have all traveled a long way to get here. Our usual customers are minors, so you can be sure that our meals will fill you up. Our portions are large, so don't worry about not ordering enough. What you got? Stamina steak? Not bad. Pretty cheap, a 50% strength boost? I could be swayed to buy like one or two. Stealth. Now, I remember there was that spell that gave you stealth, but I don't remember there being any items they gave it to you in Zero. I'll buy one. We'll buy a steak. I don't really know if we need any scorched fried rice. I feel like sat down doesn't happen enough to really worry about. Ants lost big time at the casino the other day. It's nice that he hasn't complained as much as he used to, but that idiot's never gonna learn, is he? Yeah, you would think the whole, you know, drug incident would have cured him of that, but I guess that's why they call it gambling addiction. Anybody down here? No? Oh, remember when we were in here and we talked about the wolves? Oh, good times. Oh, the Mainz theme is so good. It reminds me a lot of, I think I said this in the Zero Let's Play, but I can't remember the name of the town, but the, one of the towns in Yeast 2 kind of has a theme very similar to this. With the guitars and everything. Or the, you know, strings, acoustics. Now, what is the name of that town? You know, the one before the labyrinth? Before the unnavigatable hellhole?
Yo, しばらくぶりだな。皆さん、ご無沙汰しています。ガンツさんの方は体の調子はどうですか？ああ、特に後遺症とかもなく元気でやってるよ。本当にありがとう。改めて礼を言わせてくれ。元気そうで何よりです。それで、急鉱山というところで魔獣が発生したとか。
ああ、町の近くにある数十年前に廃校になった。
Well, if nobody's been down there, how do you know there's monsters in there?
まあ、立ち話もなんですし、そちらに座ってくださいな。今、お茶を入れますから。
I mean, we won't say no to free tea.
ああ、数十年前のものだが、とても頑丈な扉だった。それが何者かに壊されているのを町の人間が発見してね。
So was it broken from the outside or the inside?
2日前には異常がなかったから、多分壊されたのは昨日だと思う。まったくふざけたことをしでかす野郎がいたもんだぜ。
Once again, inside in or outside out?
気になりますね。
それで中を覗いてみると魔獣が徘徊していたと。
でもまあ昔の行動跡とかなら魔獣がいてもおかしくないよね。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。おかしいと思ったのは行動そのものでね。
行動そのもの？なんつうかぼーっと光ってるんだよ。
Sounds pretty sus.
壁そのものが赤紫色の光に染まっているというか。それは確かに不気味ですね。
数十年前の行動となると動力灯もなかったはずだ。何が原因で光っているのか確かに気になりますね。
I mean, it's probably just an ancient evil. It's not a big deal.
ああ、町に実害はないんだが、さすがにちょっと気になってね。
お忙しいかとは思ったんだけど、連絡させていただいたの。
事情は分かりました。扉が破壊されたということは事件性があると見ていいだろう。早速様子を見てこよう。
ええ、分かったわ。
了解しました。
興味深そうな事件だね。
ありがとう。よろしくお願いするよ。ガンツ、皆さんのために道を開けておいて。
I didn't sign on for that.
ああ、分かったぜ。そんじゃあ先に行ってるから準備が済んだら来てくれよな。
Yeah, we should probably hit up the store as well while we're here.
よかった。本当に元気そうですね。
ああ、君たちのおかげさ。
Yeah, we're the greatest.
ただまあ、ギャンブル好きは全然変わっていなくてね。相変わらず休みの日にはカジノですって帰ってくるよ。
そうなんですか。
ま、身を持ち崩さなければ問題はないと思います。
Yeah, it's just a life-crippling addiction. It's no big deal.
そうだ。急鉱山というのは町を出てすぐのところなんですよね。
ええ、少し下ってから北西に登った先にあるわ。
何が原因かわからない。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
Alrighty. The deserted mine was used several decades ago, back when there was a lot of strife around Crossbell. When I was little, I heard that our elders had closed it because it had become too dangerous to go inside. It's so bizarre that someone would break the lock to that place, so it is broken from the outside, which is kind of what I figured. So to get into the deserted mine, head out down the mountain path. You know, we remember where it is. Please proceed with the utmost caution. Well, let's hit up the store first. Since we actually have some cash for once in our lives. Daddy used to be the best miner in town. That's why he's always so shook with the current miners, but I know he's just worried about them. Is that true? The miners have been looking more lively lately. I was worried they wouldn't get over what had happened. I guess I got nothing to worry about. Protective helmet? Yo, 15 defense is like not nothing to sneeze at. Would I rather have 5 evasion or 15 defense? I mean, you definitely buy the punching bag. We could buy a few tier bombs. We could buy like an extra EP charge. And we'll buy one just to have. How's the ingredients going? We could use like a few herbs. Granted, we don't have any recipes that use herbs, but just while we're up here, we could buy some ingredients with our excess cash. Okay, maybe we're spending a little too hot and heavy here. I just want to have a few of each. A versatile onion? It's not no regular ass onion. This thing is versatile. And we'll buy a whitefish and a steak, and we've got one of everything, I think. And now let's see if Lloyd, our good buddy and pal, can make a sandwich without turning it into cat food. So who's good with this? Noelle? You make cat food, you're off the team. You know what? That's perfect. You made a supreme and a peculiar. That's bonus points for you staying on the team once we get a new party member. I'm sorry, Ellie, you're still on the chopping block. My son always wanted to go to dangerous places. If Gantz hadn't stopped him this morning, I don't know what would have happened. At this rate, he's going to get himself seriously hurt. I used to laze around at work and avoid doing my job. Now I work a lot harder, which unfortunately leaves less time for other things like reading. So you can have this book if you want. I don't mind. Hey. Maybe we'll get all the books after all. Most likely not. The chances of us getting every single book naturally are almost zero. But it's nice to dream about. How do I get down there? I think you have to like loop around, right? When I was outside of town this morning, the gates of the deserted mine was open for some reason. When I tried to sneak in, Gantz caught me and yelled at me. Dang, I wanted to go exploring. You would have died, child. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You would be a piece of red paste on the wall. The deserted mine outside of town is several decades old. In its heyday, it was yielding crystal after crystal of septium. That mine contributed to the Empire and the Republic's constant fighting over this land. And last but not least, my husband works in the mine. Between you and me, he's the highest earner too. I've got to get dinner ready before my hunky bedbrother gets home. Well, I mean, do you do anything? Just wondering. Because if you don't do anything, then of course he's the highest earner. Oh yeah, we should have rest. Oh, dude, at least we get to hear the beginning of the song again. That's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. I ain't got no money, dude. We do have Sepith now. Just a little bit. Just to afford enough. Alright, back to the mine. Let's try not to get into any fights on the way there. Pretty sure I touched every treasure chest on the way. I mean, we still have that first leg that we drove in the car, where we missed some treasure chests. There was a monster chest on the way over here. We got we got this impede thing. Which, I don't really know if I want. Could maybe give it to you instead of defense, but I kind of like having Stone Spike. Could take an EP. You lose for it. I don't know. We'll worry about ornaments later. That item's used as in it used to be mine before you took it. And you will never get it back. What all is there? I think instead of seal, take freeze. Freeze is slightly more annoying.
Yo, 来たな。
ええ、こちらですね。これが破壊された扉か。
確かに何かで断ち切られていますね。
ああ、正直人間の力でできるとは思えないんだが。
I mean, you have to kind of assume it's maybe the big red guy.
で、ここが旧鉱山の入り口だ。
Oh yeah, that's evil.
この光は。
Let's not go in there.
なんとも怪しげな雰囲気じゃないか。
Last time we entered a portal like that, we got teleported to like the mirror dimension.
やばそうな魔獣もうろついているみたいだね。
ああ。
どうするロイド。場合によっては警備隊の方に連絡してもいいと思うけど。
And let those nerds get the credit? Absolutely not.
そうですね。捜索の手も増やせますし。
いや、まずは俺たちで内部の様子を調べてみよう。手に負えそうになかったら警備隊に応援を要請する。
わかったわ。了解しました。
まあ、それなら準備は万全にした方が良さそうだね。
Ah, we're prepared, smeared. Get in there.
多分ここを調べ始めたらどうする？
I think we're good. Trying to think. Send it.
それじゃあガンツさん、ちょっと調べてくるので、ここで待っていてください。
ああ、気をつけろよ。危ないと思ったらすぐに戻ってくるんだぞ。
And thus, the SSS was never seen again. Tactical healing machine?
What is this?
確かに
地面や壁面がぼーっと光っているみたいだけど、それに何かしらこの歪んだ空気は。
正気の類かもしれないね。これは上位属性が働いているかもしれないな。
マジか。
Yeah, how do you know that?
どうしてティオちゃんと同じようなことを？
あの子ほどじゃないけど、結構霊感はある方でね。どうする？このまま奥を調べるのは結構ヤバそうな気がするけど。
そうだな。
何かしら。
この音は。
いけない。
It sounds like dynamite or something. Well, so much for escaping.
なんだ！一体何が？おーい！あんたら！聞こえたら返事してくれ！ダメだ。声が届いてる様子がねえ。とにかくみんなに知らせねえと。
That's the wrong way, but, you know, I guess it's the thought that counts. Unless you're trying to go back to the actual city. I mean, it's gone. And Gantz was never seen again.
ダメだ。完全に塞がったみたいだな。
でもどうしていきなり。 崩落する直前何か音がしてたみたいだけど。
そういや、どうして君は崩落するのが分かったんだい？
あ、
I mean, well, it kind of makes sense where I'd have some familiarity with
か
explosives.
すかに火薬の匂いを感じて危険だと思ったんだけど。
火薬？そういえばかすかに焦げ臭いような匂いがするね。
でも火薬なんて最近ではめったに使われないはずだし、昔鉱山で使われていた葉っぱが爆発してしまったのかしら。
いや、いくらなんでも
Yeah.
こんな場所に
Pretty sure that was set there intentionally by whoever broke open the gate to trap us in here
爆薬を使って
for
トラップを
3 minutes
発
of
動したんだ。
playtime.
トラップでも確かにそうとしか思えないかも。
なるほど、そうか。ジジジというのは仕掛けの火花の音だったんだね。
おそらく誰かが中に入ってから退路を断つための仕掛けだろう。ひょっとしたら近くに潜んで遠隔操作で爆破したかもしれない。
でも誰がそんなことを。まさか入り口の扉を破壊した？
ああ、その可能性は高そうだ。何者かは知らないけど完全にはめられたみたいだな。
そんな大丈夫ですよ。こういう時のためにエニグマがあるわけですし。
We're maybe in the Phantom realm, so probably not.
これって
多分動力波が届いていないアラートかも。密閉された場所だと届きにくいってマニュアルに書いてあったわ。
そうなんですか。
やれやれ、そう都合よくはいかないか。
仕方ない。こうなったら先へ進もう。もしかしたら別の出口が見つかるかもしれないし、下手にここに残っていたらまた爆破されるかもしれない。
そうですね。遠隔操作の可能性もありますし。
外にいたガンツさんが助けを呼んでくれているとは思うけれど、確かに犯人の狙いを考えると動いた方がいいかもしれないわね。
やれやれ、とどまるは地獄、進むは苦難といったところか。
I mean, sounds like a fun time.
君たちといるとほんと退屈しなくて済むな。
その減らず口、今は心強いよ。補給はできない。とにかく力を合わせてなんとかこの場を切り抜けよう。
え
え。や、
了解です。
You can use burst in battle. When the burst gauge is full and all 4 party members can act, you can activate burst. The effect lasts until the gauge depletes. The gauge increases when attacking and decreases when being attacked. If a full gauge is not used in a timely manner, it will eventually drop a level. To activate, hold right with attack highlighted and press X. Can attack instantly, no cast time, recover from all elements, impede. I mean, that seems very good. In every chapter, there will be story events in which you will be able to use Burst. When the Burst gauge is at the top right of the battle screen is full, you can select Burst. Your party will dominate the turn order until the Burst gauge has been depleted. During this time, all ally elements will be recovered, attack power increases by 20%, and CP is generated automatically. Furthermore, arts that would normally take time to cast can be activated immediately. It reflects your party's collective morale. It increases each time an ally attacks, and by attacking consecutively with team rushes, it'll feel more quickly. Conversely, being attacked will decrease the gauge. If the gauge is maxed out and Burst is not activated, within several turns, the gauge will drop 1 level. Finally, Burst cannot be activated while 1 or more characters are knocked out. Okay, that's neat. Now, the fact that they just gave us a super OP ability makes me wonder about what the hell they're about to throw at us, but, I mean, that seems incredibly powerful. But we'll have to kind of see how... Because, I mean, I assume they must make the upcoming fight more difficult to compensate? I don't really know what time we're at. We're probably, like, close to 50 minutes, so we'll push on for a little bit. Maybe get a little bit of combat and just kind of get a taste for the dungeon. And then, maybe in the next one, the allies attacks or burst gauge increases. When it's full, you can select burst. So it's not full yet, right? Keep blasting. Okay, so no, it's not quite full. We're getting there. The evil shroom is coming. Okay, when the burst gauge is full, burst can be activated by holding down right with attack selected in the menu. I mean, it says if you don't use it, you lose it, so may as well go ahead and pop it. Kind of a neat little effect. My only worry is that maybe it's a little overpowered, but we'll have to see how strong the upcoming fights are. I just have a feeling you're weak to fire. I mean, you're kind of like a bug. Bugs are weak to fire. Pokemon taught me that. Okay, water. Yep. Basically the same thing as fire. I mean, what is fire but spicy water, if you really don't think about it at all? I'm full. Sir, don't do that, please. You fool. You fell for the classic trap? Don't tell me you can't hit both of these guys with a Brave Smash. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I do not buy that they're that close together but can't be hit. Oh, I love this part of the track. The horns? Oh, I'm a sucker for some horns. Sir? Buddy, pal, friend, guy? She had like an untargeted ability. We should just be casting spells instead of trying to punch him to death, but Sir, please stop calling allies. I mean, it's more XP for me, so I guess I shouldn't be that mad. Don't do it. Unleash fireballs and icicle edges. Pretty decent little XP. Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. I may have to try and think of like a topic before we start the next combat or video, or like in the next video. Well, I kind of have like one topic to maybe talk about a little bit, but it's gonna take a... I don't have it thought out well enough, and plus we are going to end the video here soon, so let's not get into it just yet. I was just kind of thinking about maybe talking about Noelle and Wazi, like how they are as characters or how I think they are as characters. Overall, I like them. But... Sir, why am I punching you? Okay, Lloyd does damage. Good for Lloyd. Why are we getting our ass beat by snails? Also, why are you attacking the one that's blind? Lloyd. Okay, no, you didn't do 1 damage. I was gonna be mad if Lloyd did 1 damage. Now, does the burst carry over to the next fight? So, like, I mean, if we don't pop it, could we, like, will it carry over at the same level, or does it drop a little bit? Trying to figure out, because there wasn't really too much of a point to popping it back there. Don't mind me. But I hit you in the face. You were whacked. So you do lose a little bit, but you don't lose all of it. You're gonna level up soon, right? That did nothing? Noelle? What the hell, girly? You guys are weak to earth, right? No, you're weak to water. I was like, how in the hell did that do such little damage? Hit him with a little... Unfortunately, Wazi went first instead of the crit, but... I would like to say it didn't matter, but unfortunately it did. Dude, the instant cast on spells is very interesting. Especially if, like, you know, when we get some of those higher level spells that take forever to cast. Polka dot dress. Well, not the villain per se. No, of course not. That was much too harsh. He was only 27 years old, not yet dulled in spirit by the constant tiresome politics tethered to his life as an heir. I don't know what's going on, man. There's like a wedding or something. That's all I know. So is this just all a dead end? This is just like a joke path? Just for dead ends? Anything over here? No, that's why we came. Well, pop up the healing machine. I think we'll go ahead and stop here for a second, or for the video, and come back next time to continue exploring the mine. Sounds like a plan. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.